Hello guys, come back to you for another video. And videos have been slacking recently just to school, but we have a couple more weeks before they'll be consistent again. And I'm coming to you with a commentary. It's going to be on Gustav Cannon, TDM in World War II. So yeah, so what I'm going to talk about is the issue of gentleman agreements going on in competitive Call of Duty in the CWO. And I just think gentleman agreements so far, what they agree to is like, oh, if something's overpowered, let's all agree to not use it and just play it to another meta. So currently just no Nitro Burst and no Long Barrel on the bar. But past stages in the game it was primed, because the toughness it would give you, and then Airborne was another one back when you could sprint and you could fire with it. That wasn't allowed. I think Expeditionary wasn't allowed at one point. The M1, at one point the M1 wasn't banned. The M1 was banned. M1 was Grand was banned, and the pros agreed to not use it. Now it got permanently taken out of the CWL rule set. It's permanently banned. Just because pros think it's too OP. And if this was BO2, with the gentleman agreements, we'd have no M8, no FAL, Ascari AN94 meta, and then no Scorpion, just an MSMC. EMPs would be banned, no DSR, no pistols. So yeah, that's what happened in BO4. The game will just be no fun, gentleman agreements. And then, something Crimsix said, which I think is it's a very interesting thing, and there's not a lot of truth to it. So, I was actually in shock yesterday, no shock intended. But guns either need to be banned or completely in. I'm not going to. Yeah, shit. Okay, so the statement, actually found it right now. I was actually in shock, it's no sarcasm intended, but guns here need to be banned or completely. I'm going to assume that the long barrel on the bar won't solve anything, and that the gun's gonna be a completely gentleman agreement by the end of the week. Tired of waking up every week to a completely different rule set because of a vocal, influential /pro team that doesn't like a certain weapon. So that's basically it. About that, the Crimsix, it just bothers people and the meta. If you watch any of the events, we had first event we had the bar meta, next we had the FG. We had a couple FG metas. We had some STG. Now we're going to a bar STG meta, and for a little bit we had an the Itra Burst meta, and yeah, with the guys in 8s and stuff. We had that meta and scrims. And that got rid of. Now it's just STG bar. And then, the GDAs, my opinion, gentleman agreements, they make the game confusing and boring. Because if you look at the typical audience, like, you don't know anything about the comp scene, you're going to watch one of the scrims or the games, like, why is this not being used? You don't know anything why some stuff's not being used, even though it might be better than the current stuff being used. And there's no variety, you just see the constant same guns over and over and over again being used. And the game turns into some sort of pro mod. Like, yeah, I like some of the bands and gentleman stuff, pros in the past of gentlemen have had gentleman agreements too, because when you remove stuff like that, there's certain stuff you have to remove to make the game fun and competitive, or just going to be boring and really toxic. But it just turns some type of pro mod just based for the pros that maybe a guy coming up can't get used to. Because if you hop into a ranked game in World War II, I shit you not, guys are going to still be using that stuff in ranked. People are going to use the guns that were gentleman agreements. Just because there's no real standard there. Or if you hop into a wager that maybe don't agree to use them, people are going to use them more than likely. I won't do wagers, so I can't really argue for that. And then the game, it just really varies trying to adjust to a meta, because if you're going to maybe want to do wagers, I can't speak about the wagers specifically because I haven't done them in this game. But the wagers, and then the audience, the casual audience doesn't know what meta to see. They're like, why is this gun this event and this one next event? If you're just a casual guy tuning in. And then this one thing I saw last week in the CWL, the Global Pro League. This is Temp. He used a bar of long barrel Valkyrie, and apparently, so one Crim6 said the long barrel was the gentleman agreements, and he used it, and then Temp, and then, why I say Temp, and then Clayster, and some people just break their gentleman agreement. Like Clayster, one event, they forfeited the game. I don't know who they were playing, but he pulled out an M1 on Gibraltar. I'm not exactly sure, but I think he pulled one out, and they forfeited the match. Some people just slip, and they just put it on because they forget about it, because there's so many things being gentleman agreement. There's so many gentleman agreements, they just slip. Just like a freak accident. Because the second time I saw Echo Fox, I did not see Temp using a long barrel, so it just slips. There's some good gentleman agreements that happen, don't get me wrong. Like, the LMGs in this game in World War II, they're pretty overpowered. Because I think some of the LMGs can compete with SMGs and rifles, so that's good they get removed. Incendiary rounds, because you can kill the guy and he can kill you. I can search. I was going to defuse the bomb. I killed the guy, but his incendiary shell killed me after, so I couldn't defuse the bomb, and he run around. I had plenty of time. And then the noob tube. Noob tube's just dumb. Any of you ever played COD in the past, you know what I'm talking about, the noob tube. And then the C4. I don't know how, it's not as bad in this game. I'm sure it was in BO2. Some of the past CODs were, what I heard is they're the easy bricks. What some people would say, but in this game then, no, just pros that complain and get guns banned. That's all it is, comes down to it. They complain, get banned, and they don't tell the developers what the issues in the gun. Like, hey, let's balance this out, and let's not have a functioning game. Teams have to constantly adjust to the meta changes, and teams just don't get used to it. More in sympathy, teams just don't get used to the meta. They're like, what meta are we going to play this game? Maybe I'm not going to even practice for next event because of the meta. Because who knows what we're going to be playing at the event. Maybe someone gets gentleman agreement. There's a gentleman agreement the day before the event, or at the event, so we can't get used to it. But that's basically it, guys. It's my opinion on gentleman agreement. Some of them are good, but right at this current stage in World War II, I think they're getting out of hand. And they're just getting really out of hand, and guns just need to be taken in complete, put in complete, or taken out completely. So, yeah, that's just my opinion on it, guys. But if you have something else you'd like a different opinion, just discuss, leave in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter, that's in the description. And, yeah, so that's that. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Make sure you stay on that grind. And peace until next time. Videos are going to be coming soon.